Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well, taking care of yourselves. Yes, another video. I'm uploading a lot, man. Ever since I got sick for that 1 week, I need to make up for how much time and how much stuff I lost, man. I need to upload so many videos, bro. Anyways, this is like kind of a short video, or more so just a bit of a chilled, laid-back video, right? But I wanted to talk about how Blizzard is scrapping one of their game modes. And it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the world. It's not like one of the worst things ever. It was pretty much a dead game mode. No one ever touched it, right? And it wasn't really getting any updates. So, you know, not a really surprise. But if you've been living under a rock or you're employed and have a life, Hero Mastery is getting scrapped at the end of Season 18. So you have until... you basically have 2 months to basically get any sort of the rewards of the mode. I did want to make this video, obviously, to talk about Hero Mastery, but also to kind of just give out a PSA to people because, you know, since there was so much news, people are going to miss stuff, right? If you want any of these, like, little special name cards or something like that, the icons, you know, now's your time to do it, right? Now's your time to get it so you can flex that, yeah, I got this rare thing, because obviously, I don't think these are going to come back in future. They're not really super crazy, like, icons or anything like that, but also you can get Battle Pass XP, so... You know, if you're struggling for XP next season, you could easily play through all of these and just get like 1,500 XP and all that sort of stuff, right? But Hero Mastery was a really good game mode. I think it actually started off really well with Bang. I think it was Winston, Tracer, Lucio, Mercy, and Reinhardt as like one of the first few characters. Let's see if the servers are still bugged. They were bugged this morning. And I'm at 180 ping. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. This game sucks. It's a single player server and I can't even get good ping. Like, what's up with that, Blizzard? And I messed up the rollout. Whatever. We're just going to run it. So why did Overwatch Hero Mastery fail? Why did this kind of game mode fail? Well, simply, it didn't really get many updates. And I think the competitive like feel of it, I think speedrunning stuff is super fun. I really do like watching speedruns. I really do like getting into like video games where it's like there's a time limit to try and like go super quick, right? I think those type of games are really, really fun. There was this one game I used to play called like Cyberhook. Me and like one of my other friends, we would constantly just compete with each other for times. And that was really fun, right? And you kind of would have like the same thing in Overwatch for a bit. Honestly, I feel like maybe if I just like kind of told another streamer, let's compete on this mode, you know, that'd be really fun. But I can't really think of any other streamer to really compete with except like Aspen and Warren because they're my only two friends. And it's like, yeah, I'm obviously like better than Aspen and Warren. Both of them suck. Lucio, let's... Sorry. But, you know, yeah, it would have been a bit of a, like, you know, not much. I don't know how to explain it. Like, right, not much of a crazy contest or something like that. But you could, like, get a lot of hype around this kind of game mode if maybe you had, like, a little rivalry or, like, another content creator or something like that, right? Man, I kind of did pretty well in that run, eh? That was pretty good. 107.92? What's my score looking like? 11870.8. Okay, that was absolutely terrible. I missed the big emblem. Where the hell was the big emblem? Oh, it was at the bottom. Oh, I'm so stupid. I wonder why my time was kind of actually like better on that. I was like, damn. Yeah. I feel like that was like one of the things that's like maybe like content creators could have like spiced up this game a bit more, but obviously it's like we don't have to do that. Like the Overwatch team needs to market it better and all that sort of stuff. But at the same time, this is a single player game mode. When people play Overwatch, they want to play a multiplayer experience. They want to play with their friends, or they want to make friends, or they want to make enemies, or something like that. So, you know, there's obviously like not much of an interest in like a single player game mode. Maybe like a story mode, but gotta restart. Sorry, I messed up the rollout. Sorry. Yeah, but I think obviously as well, they could have really, you know, gotten people into this if they maybe had a map editor, but like trusting, you know, gamers with like any sort of like editor software is always a recipe for absolute disaster. I'm looking at you, Call of Duty. Not with their map things, but more so just making emblems, right? I feel like people would probably make some sort of stuff with the things. If you look like the Smash Bros like map editor, I think someone made a full-on gigantic ass cheek in the map editor or something like that. And honestly, that's kind of funny. But, you know, obviously, that sort of stuff probably doesn't want to get connected with Overwatch and more. So, you know, man, they're going to get in trouble. I messed this up, didn't I? I kind of don't really know what I'm doing wrong here. Because usually I should have ult around about here. But I kind of need to, like, just sit here and then beat, right? And also, this map is actually bugged. It's impossible for you guys to get, like, top 10 or anything like that now because of a bug in the game, which is actually really, 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 really annoying. And the freaking bot died. Are you kidding me, man? Oh my god. Come on, bro. Let's go. Let's go, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on. Nice. Okay, heal up this guy real quick. Yup. Boop this guy off the map. Yup. Over here, and then boop. Another thing I actually want to talk about, not super related to obviously Hero Mastery, right? But like, Season 18's trailer was actually probably like the best one in a while. Because like, go watch it if you haven't already, right? If you haven't watched it already, bro, it's just gameplay stuff. And it's not really focused on the cosmetic side of like Overwatch at all. And I honestly thought that was absolutely sick. Oh, I messed this up, haven't I? Oh, I didn't mess it up. Okay. Wait, there's one more guy there. Man, this was such a bad run. It doesn't matter. This map is bugged. Yeah, honestly, you know, it's so funny because, you know, this was like the first Overwatch season that had, like an actual proper gameplay trailer, and it didn't really focus on the cosmetics at all. I don't think they showed any sort of cosmetic stuff except the Persona collaboration. You know, that was it. I missed 2 mastery emblems. Jeez, bro. You know, I forgot to put a timer on my phone because I have some potatoes in the oven and stuff like that. I might show a picture on screen during this video or something like that. But let's just chuck it on for 30 minutes in the oven, right? But yeah, basically, for some reason, the stats always put you at 500 points, whereas what's meant to happen is you're meant to get 600 points in the whole like beat drop area, right? If you look at this video here from Hing3D, the guy that holds like all the world records on the map, right? Around this area, the guy drops the beat right here, right? Anyways, and then going to the end, the guy has 600 points. I mean, if you guys manage to figure out a way to get around this, but I'm pretty sure it's been bugged and the Overwatch team just hasn't fixed it. I mean, at least they fixed a Ramatra bug. You know, I can't really complain too much. You know, sorry. Yeah. And I was like so surprised with how, you know, more so just kind of like, you know, platforms have been, right? Obviously, there's been, you know, images of the skins and all that sort of stuff, right? But like, even though the gameplay stuff was only featured in this trailer, I was like, wow, this is really, really good. I was like thinking like, there's going to be no skin discourse because the skins aren't shown in the trailer. God, I was so wrong, man. Actually, I feel like the skins this season are all pretty good, right? I do think Ramatra deserves something. I do think Baptiste deserves something, but there might be some more stuff coming in mid-season, right? There's probably way more sort of stuff, right? But it does feel like, you know, they're caring about the characters they've neglected a little bit. But then again, where's the Ramatra dance mode, right? They're taking their sweetest hell time on that. I think they, you know, talked about that back in February. You know what I was doing in February? Playing Overwatch, probably. Actually, I was at the Overwatch Spotlight. Throwback. That was back when I first hosted the build, so that's pretty crazy. Anyways, yeah, I was still surprised at how much discourse there was on Twitter about like skins and all that sort of stuff. And honestly, I think I'm just kind of happy because Lucio finally got something. I messed up this run so bad. Anyways, yeah, I was honestly surprised about all the Discord stuff. Blah 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 blah. Where am I at now? But yeah, season 18 looks really exciting. It's kind of a shame that obviously this is getting taken away because I do think there was actually some good potential for stuff. I honestly think it's really unfortunate they missed out on some characters, right? Doomfist would have been really cool. Who else would have been really sick? I can't really think, actually. But I think Doom would have been fun. I think it would have been really fun because Doom players are really competitive about their movement stuff and all their tech and all that sort of stuff. So it would have been fun to watch within like the first couple of days. You know, like Winston had like a really good thing. I think like Borger, for example, was one of the creators. I don't know if it was Borger or a different creator. Was one of the people that was like hard playing it non-stop, competing with others, right? Which was really fun and entertaining to watch, you know. But yeah, I think Hero Mastery simply comes down to like, you know, more so just kind of like rivalries you can get out of it or trying to compete for like #1. Like the whole point of like speed running, right? That's the whole interest about it, right? How was that time? 150? It says 113, but I'm pretty sure I just speed ran this for like without getting any of the points at all. But did I get everything? Did I do it? 37, 8, 50, 2, 2. Time to complete. That's 12227.9 and 12344. Honestly, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Almost a 100-point difference, but you know. But yeah, I basically wanted to record this video simply as like a time capsule to look back on, like, you know, obviously the Hero Mastery stuff. I didn't really play many of the other characters. I did like Kiriko's one, her recruit one in particular, right? But I never really bothered playing the agent one or the veteran one. I ended up getting top 50 on hers, right? So that was really cool. And then Echo as well. I actually, you know, try hard at Echoes. I think I got rank 2 on Echo at one point. I almost got rank 1 on Echo. But unfortunately, I think because I posted it on Twitter, people started like hard sweating on and all that sort of stuff. And that's also another problem with you know, See, I even got it on my alt account, bro. I even got it on Steve. my problem as well is that they didn't put these leaderboards to just be one region, right? It kind of feels a little bit stupid and not as, you know, it's like there's Europe and then there's Asia and all that sort of stuff. And it's like, it kind of sucks that I can't, you know, click on this person's profile and view the replay, right? Because people could have maybe cheated through these, right? I'm not saying this person did or anything like that, sorry. But more so, people could have potentially, like, maybe use some sort of cheats or anything like that to kind of get, like, a higher score and do a bit better. But you can't check the replays, right? There's no way to check that all this stuff. So obviously, this game mode was neglected like crazy, right? I don't know why they made this and what their whole, like, planning behind this was. I guess it was more so to give, like, a tutorial into some of these characters, right? Like May, for example, yeah, I get it. It's maybe something you introduce new players, but it's like, how do I say this without being mean, right? It's kind of a waste of resources to pick a character like May when you could have done, I don't know, like, obviously, yeah, Doomfist would have been really cool. Wrecking Ball would have been really fun. I mean, even characters like maybe Juno, even though she wasn't really out at the time, right? Freya would have been pretty cool in, like, in this and all that sort of stuff. You know, like, even Hazard with his, like, movement, right? Diva was pretty fun. I think I only played the first tier of Divas, right? No, really. Did I even get top 10 on it? Or top 500 on it? What about Zarya? Trying to remember. Yeah, I got ranked 201 and 115 on Zarya. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think Hero Mastery was pretty cool. I think it was really fun for the time being, but it's unfortunate that this game mode was kind of like, you know, put to the side and all that sort of stuff, which is fine. I honestly think it's more important to focus on core Overwatch, focus on stadium stuff, and that's good from the Overwatch team. You know, more so just focus on the fun parts about Overwatch, you know, and you don't need to necessarily add new stuff. Maybe an animated TV series, or, you know, a comic book, a couple more comic books or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe a Lucio voice line, because last Lucio voice line was season 6. Anyways, I'm gonna go now because I just wanted to make this little video to kind of just have footage of you know, Hero Mastery before it goes away. I know I recorded it earlier at the start, but like, obviously my times are improved and how I played it's improved. But yeah, once again, if you want these little icons and all that sort of stuff, make sure you guys go play it and you know, get your 5,000 XP and all that sort of stuff. Easy way to level up your battle pass next season. If you don't really want to grind quick play because people are too sweaty or something like that. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry for talking for so much.